Guard at 6'4", number 6, at center, at 6'11", number 23, Robinson. At forward, at 6'6", number 9, at forward, at 6'9", number 1, Toronto. At guard, at 6'1", number 11, Jalen Brunson.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you very much. Now, the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The guard pair, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Richards in at the 5. Roman the paint. And for New York, Randall and Robinson will be the inside pair. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's R.J. Barrett. And it's Grimes in at the 2 guard. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York. Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Pass to Randall. Launches a 3. Brunson, no good. Barrett against Washington. Ball from long range. Buries the long-range jumper.
You know, if LaMelo shoots it at a high clip from deep, man, oh man, I don't know how anybody's going to guard him.
So it's New York now. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Brunson after Terry Rozier's basket. And Robinson is right there. Robinson's got his second bucket of the night.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Randall against Washington. In the corner, Barrett with it. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, the numbers show it. R.J. Barrett much more comfortable shooting from the corner.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Richards, no good.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
And Greg, just like you, Julius Randle is a southpaw, left-handed.
Yeah, you know, the angles are different for lefties, but we operate a little differently. And I think that can throw defenders off. So I'm always going to pull for the southpaw.
Pass to Richards. Count that bucket. Richards got his second basket. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic LU jam.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randall with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And here's Hayward. They'll bring it up for Charlotte. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Yeah, and they took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
You're right. They're the better team. I mean, they expect to win this matchup. We'll see if they can take care of business tonight.
Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
2 minutes.
Ball, the pass to Rozier. It's rebounded by Brunson. For New York, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Randall outside. The tray. It's rebounded by Charlotte. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
Here they are, fans. Put your hands.
A different look for New York. Hartenstein's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And quickly in for Jalen Brunson. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Miller comes in for Washington. Martin's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Smith's subbed in for Rozier.
First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Quickly kicks to Toppin. No good with the triple. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Martin the pass to Williams. Off target from outside. New York trailing. Now the pass to Barrett. Here's Grimes. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. And the Knicks miss again. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2 for 1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Ball with the bucket.
Well, you got to love how quick Ball shot is. Doesn't take a lot of time to get himself squared up.
.40 seconds left to play in the first. Here's quickly in the game against Orlando. Very impressive. Barrett, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Smith for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Barrett. He had a big outing in that Magic game as well. Out left to the wing. Grimes passes to Barrett. Barrett with another miss. Martin for 3. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time.
The previous play is under review.
The clock expired just before the release.
And you know, as a player, you're aware of that clock ticking down on you, but within that last fraction of a second, it's really hard to know when you're focusing on your release and the defenders if you waited just a split second too long.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hands.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of it.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
On the court for the Hornets, the guard pair, Ball and Rozier. P.J. Washington is out there with Williams, and it's Miller in at the 3 spot. Robinson sets a screen for Randall. The 9-footer's on the mark. Randall's got his second bucket. And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger team. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
Here's Randall. Here's Robinson. Williams with the block. Randall against Washington. Williams kicks to Miller. Over Barrett. That's good from Miller on the assist by Williams. Miller's got his first bucket in this one.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Robinson sets a screen for Randall. And it's Robinson with the jam.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And it's Washington missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, guys. Growing up, Mitchell Robinson didn't play basketball, but a 7-inch growth spurt in the 8th grade changed things. He fell to the 36th pick overall in 2018, but his physical tools have made him a presence. One key to his success, he says, just run the floor. If you're the first man down the court, you can get the ball. Kevin, that sounds pretty simple to me.
It does to me, too. Keep it simple and use that athleticism. David, thanks. For Charlotte, they might be the most electric team, Clark, in the NBA. Young and very exciting.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, they're extremely potent, and they are exciting to watch. LaMelo Ball, man, he can do just about everything. The Hornets, a lot of fun to watch for sure.
And the basket by Rozier.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Randall against Washington. Pass to quickly. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Washington. Buries it down low.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see. Ball movement.
T-shirts are incoming, fans. Make some noise.
Several teams changing it up here. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Brunson. Stolen by Ball. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way from about 19 feet. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Boy, you look at Ball, and I really think he excels more in the open court than he does in the half court.
Here's Brunson. Good on the 7-footer. Brunson's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Inside, Hartenstein, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
For the Hornets, they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads. That's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of the playoffs like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Knicks trail by 18. Out to the right wing. Here's Brunson, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
41-26.
For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Really flowing here. Ball from long range. Toppin pulls it in. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Ball against Quickly. 13 feet away. No good that time. And Charlotte will come the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Pass to Toppin. The 3. Hayward grabs the board. The pass to Maladon. Over Toppin. Outside for Martin. Launches it. Hits the 3-point bomb. Martin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Hornets lead by 18. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Tibbs. Going against a high-powered offense like this, I know you have your work cut out for you at the defensive end.
Yeah, you know, they're tough to guard. They put a lot of pressure on you. You can't make body position mistakes. We've got to make sure we try to make them work for the points.
We'll see if you can be more effective in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Charlotte Hornets.
We use a lot of hyperbole around here. I can't even spell hyperbole, but I know what we use it. But it actually looks like they're doing just that. Passing drills out there. The ball movement is insane.
Us? Use hyperbole. We wouldn't do that in a million years. Changing things up now, let's take a glance at the upcoming schedule.
They've got a rough stretch of road games on the horizon, but that could be an opportunity for them to bond and grow closer as a team.
Well, hopefully they will see it exactly the same way, Shaq. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often, but in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The forward spots will be Barrett and Randall. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Grimes in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Brunson finds Randall. Back to Brunson from past the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. In the corner, it's Hayward. And it's the Hornets another 3.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Passes to Brunson. Here's Barrett. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 4 assists in the game.
28.
Charlotte leading by 22. Ball, the pass to Washington. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And how exciting it must be to have LaMelo Ball, Clark, on your team.
Kevin, clearly one of the most exciting guards in the league. The anticipation was through the roof for Ball, and needless to say, I think he's lived up to it. Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Brunson the pass to Barrett, and the basket is good. Barrett's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
Here's Robinson, and finished off by Robinson.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
55.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte to the paint. Here's Rozier. Lays it up off the glass. Rozier's got 12 in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Here's Brunson. That one goes in.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Hornets timeout
for the Knicks. Sims is checked in, and quickly in for Jalen Brunson. And then for Charlotte, Williams, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Miller comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Smith for 3. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Mark of guys playing today, who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
And quickly drops them both.
And it's been a rough stretch for the New York Knicks, a team that has only had a handful of playoff appearances in the last 20 years.
Smith for 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Grimes. That shot misses. Good D by Miller. The Knicks are trying to get back to being competitive, GA, but it has been difficult, hasn't it?
They haven't been able to attract top-level talent for quite some time, which is surprising when you consider this big market and the status this franchise has within the city.
Barrett kicks to Robinson. 1:46 left here in the third quarter. And the Knicks miss again.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Miller, the pass to Washington. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's a jump ball.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Williams with the block. And he gets it back for 3. Barrett. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And a whole season still ahead of us. But it's well worth seeing how the updated power rankings shake out. Take a look at New York. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for the Hornets, they're just so locked in right now. It doesn't matter who they're playing. I know it's still early in the season, but they may turn out to be the team to beat.
The shot's good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Oh, man.
Hornets lead.
This guy is a fantastic athlete. Barrett looking like a man on a mission with that slam.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Down low, Sims. Williams with the block. To the left wing, Washington, that's for 2. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Sinks the triple. Rozier's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
New York, no good that time either. From deep 3-point range. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll return shortly. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Hornets, Smith is out there with Melodon. Then there's Cody Martin, and it's Richards in at center. 3-pointer, Martin drills it from outside. Martin's got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for the Hornets.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
The Knicks shooting 39% from the floor, not their best. Pass to Sims. To the inside. Hartenstein passes to Fournier. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
To the right side. Here's McBride. From outside, off the mark. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Richards passes to Smith. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Fournier. 3-pointer. And it's Melodon with the rebound. Hornets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And the pass to Thor. Drains the 3-pointer.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Here's McBride. And he uses the glass on the layup. McBride's got his first 2 points of the night.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight, high percentage shot.
Charlotte has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Smith for 3. That one, no good. And New York will come the other way. He lobs it up. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Melodon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Hornets. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Offensive rebound. Out to Smith. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes. You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Maladon passes to Hayward. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Hayward, one of those guys in the league that can beat you from all 3 levels. A very versatile scorer.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. 1:52 left in the fourth.
Hornets foul. Nick Richards. Second personal foul. First team foul. Jalen Brunson. At the line, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. R.J. Barrett's checked in for the Knicks. Quickly comes in for Evan Fournier. The Hornets also with a sub. Williams is checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson. We're seeing a lot of pretty lively pregame dance routines from the players. You got any of that in your repertoire, say, before we begin a broadcast?
Oh, Kevin, I think pretty soon we should work out a few sequences, get ourselves fired up. You game?
No. Come on, Greg, I'm not sure about that, but you go ahead and do it. Barrett with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. 2 points. That one goes.
And pick and roll is huge in today's game. Barrett realizing what to do in those sets.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Maladon passes to Smith. The three-pointer off the mark. For New York, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
The stats tell us that the winner of the first game is a big favorite to come out on top in the overall series.
And looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LaMelo Ball.
Well, I thought he was their catalyst tonight, guys. Moving the rock, actively looking to set other guys up. Outstanding work. Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Smith for 3. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Outside Williams. He kicks to Martin. Lets the 3 fly. And it's the Hornets another 3.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
And you know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Here with Gordon Hayward. Gordon, great effort for you guys tonight, and you get the win.
We did. We guarded extremely well. All-around effort by everybody. Great game. I thought we really moved the ball. Great win.
Excellent inside-out defense, Gordon. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our New Balance player of the game, LaMelo Ball.